Welcome to the show! Because what just happened earlier, everyone will find out later, and it has nothing to do. You know what? I'm not even going to mention anything that happened earlier. I just want people confused about how giggly we are from before, without knowing what actually happened from before. So with that being said, as I've cracked open a can of nice, original tasting Coca-Cola.
This is how the night begins.
Let it be known. Just let it be known that later episodes are going to be fun for me. Real fun. We'll see.
Okay, alright, hold on. Everything's gone wrong. Alright. In the last episode of Rising of the Fury, it's actually been over a month, so now that I've actually processed that, it's actually been a while since we've all played. Alright.
It's been 2 months since you last posted.
Well, to be fair, it's because I was working on the art, and technically the art is finished. They're actually published and ready to be released on specific days, but yeah, they are ready to go. We are on Chapter 4. We're doing Chapter 3 review for everyone else to catch up, and, well, actually, I already know where I am, but not you guys. Anyway, in the last session... Oh wait, no, I forgot the announcement of we've sadly lost a member. We lost the only girl in our group. But due to personal reasons, obviously she can't join, and she may be able to join for some of the one-off sessions that we'll have later on if we decide to record those. Which, you know, all our hopes and prayers to her family, and so we thank her for joining us for the few episodes that she was with. Hold on a second. Yeah. Y'all make me laugh so hard I got so much phlegm coming out of me.
That's what we're here for, man. That's what we're here to cause. Absolute joy, so much so you die from it.
Exactly. If I die of joy right now, at least it won't be that bad. All right.
At least you can say it was worth it.
A little bit. I'm going to be at the pearly gates with Jesus. It was worth it, dude. Just give him a thumbs up. He's going to be like, dude, are you okay? Okay. In the last exciting episode of Rising of the Fury, the six of you were exploring and fanned out across the sights of the irradiated town, from the glowing trees to the radiated yellows and green lights of the town of Teeterton. I just realized I made some spelling errors in my review. Vale went to talk to the mayor of the town for information, finding himself a world map, 2 radios, and a new friend named Lex Luthor. An elf who's an expert at making bombs, especially something called blasting berries. The other three of Garuk, Hexgolian, and NK went off to the local tavern to familiarize themselves with how the town rarely ever got visitors, and were gifted free drinks by the local bartender, Mrs. Ronan, who gave them something called Radocaf, a typical drink that was in the town of Teeterton themselves, during which that Guruk saw a man there that did a small interrogation of the elf. Man, I have to stop writing these at 1 a.m. They met with an old elf. The old elf, who was telling them all about the outsiders that do come to this place, and that they are in danger, that they should meet up at his place at around 10. Events arise where the three of them make themselves into the tourist shed in the radiated building, where NK takes a sip of Radocaf and is instantly hit with radiation poisoning of some kind and begins to see visions of his fears of the most popular Eminem, along with other visionaries of Jeremy Clarkson and knockoff Mickey Dickey selling cars. Who's Mickey Dickey selling car insurance? What the? Anyway. As he falls into his conundrum of sicknesses, Nadira has awoken from Oric as she made her way into the town and slowly find out for herself what exactly was going on with the other 3. Endeavor went off on his own, exploring the small town, running into 5 men, 3 elves and 2 mutants who were upset about something. Endeavor telling them he who has raised talking to him rose suspicion amongst themselves, and they took off. Soon after, he was found or soon after, he was drugged to saving a man's arm with Kelby, who's known as the One Melly Elf, and her friend, whoever he was. They succeed in the task, and Endeavor gets sick in his helmet of the hazmat suit, having to go back to his friends in the tourist shed. He notices the four of them are in the chaos of trying to get NK better, but instead he is getting worse. With Kelby now running off to help with the problem, her friend tried to also help him as well, making only the situation far more worse. In which case, he started internally bleeding and convulsing horribly. That Kelby solves the problem with her medical skills, as now NK is in more of a stable consciousness. Excuse me. Gork and Endeavor decide to go meet the man by themselves first. What paragraph am I on? Oh, there we go. Decided to go meet with the man before the dueling arrived early. They were told to hide, in which case the 5 gentlemen from before that Endeavor met ran into him, said some words, and then left. The old man was sent. After he sent them away, Guruk and Endeavor told themselves that they should bring the rest of the party to meet with him as well. Endeavor returns to the old man with Vale and Nadira, with Guruk already had been there, learning about the small bits of Skoloris, about his past, that he's made some mistakes, and other small details. And that's where we begin. The 4 of you are all sitting in the nice, warm, kind of irradiated log cabin of this old elf's place. He sits by the fire talking to Guruk when the 3 of you arrive. Yes. So, that's right. We were supposed to have a small conversation before they entered. I forgot about that. Let me get a drink first. My throat is dry. All right. So, Guruk, do you remember anything about your past? Where did you come from before coming here? Do you remember anything?
I remember some things. I was considered a traitor amongst my people, and I was running, and at some point I woke up here, and I don't remember the crash.
I see. Well, at least you do remember your past slightly. It is quite... A lot of the times you hear from other outsiders, they say that they don't even remember their past. But it's good that you do. I, myself, have been a local here since forever. So, well, seeing so many of you come and go, it's been very dark for me. At least you remember your own past. Perhaps there is a way to get you home, even though nobody has yet. I don't quite know, though. Would you care? Oh, no, never mind. It's probably best that you don't have any of the fruits that I have available in my home. Just how long will your friends be before they come?
I hope soon. Endeavor was supposed to be quick, but I don't know. Why? What is there something coming? Is there something we should be prepared for?
Well, I don't know yet. Considering the fact that when outsiders get discovered, the court is very fast on apprehending them as soon as possible. Whether they join or don't join, sort of tells the outcome of how a situation is to be. Outsiders rarely ever hide very well. But when they do, it's usually pretty good. So, I'm sad to say I don't know any outsiders that are around that could help you, per se. So, I would try to help, but there is no... I only know some information, but not... Do you know... I'll wait until everyone else gets here to probably pry for more questions. And as he says that, that's when Vale, Endeavor, and Nadira come in through the front door that was left open for them to just walk on in anyway. Ah, they're your friends. Come sit on the bench. Warm yourself by the fire if you wish. Although I don't know if your radioactive suits can actually... Can the warmth... Can you feel any warmth through your... I guess that doesn't matter. Just sit on the bench.
Would that be a perception check to see if we can feel any of the warmth?
I mean, I'm not gonna have you roll for anything like that. I don't. Do you want to feel heat?
Yes.
I mean, it'd be better being cold. But
No,
we're a robot anyways, so
I'll say this. Through all of your radioactive suits, you can feel a slight warmness through the fire. It's not as good as it would be if you weren't wearing it, obviously, but you can kind of get a slight warmth as the rubber on the outside is heating up, that you do feel slightly warmer on, well, wait a minute, some of you are wearing suits of armor. Did you actually take off your suits of armor before to put on this suit? Because to me, I was seeing all of you wearing the suits over your armor, so I don't think...
well, mine is kind of, attached to me. I can't actually take it off. It's part of my body.
Right.
I'm a cyborg.
So, for things like that, if you don't have any, like, bare flesh, you probably won't feel it where there's supposed to be bare flesh, but for those, I guess... Well,
This
Endeavor
is
has
also
fur.
an important side note for all of us that are wearing the suits. Garu's gonna look at everybody, not even thinking about this, but don't step close to the fire. Don't burn your rubber suits. Don't melt them.
No.
Well, I was gonna go with the high industrial leather, or not leather, rubber, where it does have a very high melting point. But you know what? I'll allow it. Why not? You're being nice. You're telling it.
Garuk's not the smartest man in the book. It's made of rubber. Rubber melts next to heat.
All right, yeah, I'll allow that. I have to re-jog my memory here for everyone, but yeah. Anyway, any words that want to be said before, as you take seats on his benches that he has in his house?
Oh, I told you they'd make it. Here they are. Now, explain to them what you were trying to explain to me about outsiders and where we come from and what's happening.
I meant the others, but okay.
Thanks, but I'd rather stand.
Man, whose face is this?
It's crawfish.
Oh, I didn't even see that he had a webcam on. I'm gonna be real. I was just like,
No, I can turn mine on. Hold on, give me a sec. Did it turn on?
Figured I've got it set up. Might as well use it, right?
no, that's great. That's great. I just don't have one, so that's why you never see my face.
Well, there's an app on your phone you can download for that. I've done that before.
Nah, it's too much work.
Too much work or being lazy.
I mean, I then have to take the video from my phone and somehow incorporate it in the actual video, and I'm just like, that's another step I have to learn.
Just pop it into OBS. It's simple. That's an easy process.
No, I forgot.
Anyways, on to the story.
Ah,
This man's
forget it.
Scoliosis.
You're making me think so many other things right now. All right.
That's my ADHD popping in. Okay, I can't help that.
All right. You've all sit on the benches.
Oh, Vale's standing.
Oh, Vale stand. Okay.
Vale says, I appreciate the offer, but I prefer to stand. And he's kind of just standing there, but he's keeping his guard up just in case.
He's standing there.
He's
Basically,
he's not really trusting anything right now. Keeping his guard up and stuff.
okay. Oh, I'm glad you all could make it. Now, you're probably wondering who I am. I don't know if you heard any of the rumors around town about me, per se. It's a dark past I went through. But I'm going to help you as much as I possibly can, considering the fact that I was part of the court. But that was when I didn't know things very well.
When Vale hears that, he kind of reaches towards his belt for his weapon, just subtly underneath his cloak.
Now, in my time, I won't sugarcoat it. I was there many times for executions of outsiders, something that was celebrated when they wouldn't join the court, per se. It was quite, well, wasn't that great. It's just, it's something I didn't think I'd have to be talking about for a long time. But, first off, perhaps I should answer any questions you have to see where you all are, to evaluate you.
And give me a reason again why we should trust you. You say you work for the court.
Oh, yes. But
How do I know that you still don't work for them?
to answer that question, I'll ask you another. How do you know you can trust anyone in this world? There's been a lot of changes here over the past 2,500 years, during which the court has been here secretly for about 1,500 of them. I've been around a very long time. So saw them slowly grow. In the beginning, they were very different. They didn't call themselves the court either, nor by their full name. They were just an organization underground. But from what I can recollect, when I joined, it was a little different. Things have gotten more strict, but not in a stricter sense. More, they're filtering people. I don't know why they're filtering people. And they're taking more and more from different universes in general. It's kind of concerning. All these people in other places. It's like, why are they bringing them all here? They must be up to something, is all I could think about. But when I joined the court, it was for the money, for the escape of this town. Wasn't until I realized that they were trying to use me with my powers to do evil things. Now, I did ask Guruk a little earlier before you came, but do any of you remember your past before joining this world? It's great. It's great, guys.
Wait, hold on. So what was the last part?
Just a quick question. Am I still knocked out?
Yes, you're still knocked out in the
Okay,
tourist
just
shed.
making sure.
You're not here.
You got it, big boss. You got it.
Okay.
It was not stated that Hexagolian was there. I'm assuming he's with NK.
That's where he was last time.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. You two.
I was afraid you might have missed, you might have forgotten to say Hexagolian's name. But okay,
No,
that's what I assumed.
My bad. I'm maybe I didn't say it earlier, but I knew that you two were together in the tourist shed with Kelby, and she kicked her friend out, so it's just you three.
Okay.
So, does anyone want to answer the old man's question while you're here?
What was the question? I didn't quite get it.
He was asking, do you remember your past? Do you remember where you came from? Anything?
Oh, in that case, yeah, I can answer that very easily. Endeavor responds with, "Why, absolutely I do. The last thing that I was doing before coming here was that I was on my transportation vessel. Anyway, I was going to my quarters and going to sleep. I was in my bed at the time. And then instead of waking up in my own bed, I instead find myself here in this place, in this world."
I see. So you're a spaceman. Am I correct?
Why, yes. Me and one other His name is NK, me and him. And also the third guy, Hexgolian. But anyway, to answer your question in short, yes, I am.
And so you would like to go back home, I assume?
I was kind of in a middle of things and trying to get somewhere. So yes.
It's good that you do remember your past. You see, a lot of outsiders who come to this world forget. But for some reason, well, I haven't heard from tall, dark, and cranky over there in the corner staring at me, readying his weapon, which obviously I don't disagree with his actions. I suppose from his point of view, I am highly suspicious.
From my point of view, everybody I've met so far is highly suspicious.
Understandable.
Who I trust so far is the elf Nadira. That's because she has logic. But to answer your question, I don't really care to remember my past.
Pain weighs heavy on you, boy, doesn't it?
It has for quite a long time.
I feel that.
I don't know why I'm telling you this, but everyone I cared about died a long time ago. And I've been on a sort of journey ever since.
What kind of journey?
What kind of journey is a question I've never asked myself.
I see. I will say this. For the outsiders who've come to this place, they never had a goal, and whenever they didn't have a goal to return to, some sort of sixth inner feeling about who they were, they usually ended up dead. It was something truly sad. A lot of them died with dishonor and without any dignity. I will do my best to tell you what you might need to know, which is very little. When I escaped the court, so much has changed. But from what I do remember, they like very high-class people. And by high-class, I mean people who've got some sort of way with them. Any sort of ability, any sort of power, any sort of weird attribute, they like that. So you... I don't think I got your name, Furry Man.
Endeavor Sparks is my name.
Okay, Endeavor. I think they would like you, but more for, like, pet status.
Excuse me?
It's just how they operate. Now...
Vale kind of snickers a little bit.
So, for you... Well, looking at both, I don't think I got your names, huh? He points to Vale.
I didn't give it, but you can call me Vale. That's what everybody else calls me.
Well, Vale and Grook here, you would be highly fine. They wouldn't go for another person like you. They've got plenty on their side. In fact, they probably got people more powerful. Very something.
What else?
Hmm?
What is in the room?
Oh, then roll investigation.
Let me pull up my stat page.
I should ask, does everyone have their dice ready after the shenanigans that happened before all this?
Yeah, no.
Yes, mine already.
Okay, Elias,
I
go
even
get some dice.
decided went ahead and printed out my stuff. So I had it
26.
ready.
20. Okay, yeah. You look around his house. You see that it's pretty plain. It's one room, kind of. It's a small place. It has the fireplace you're all standing at. Kind of a cauldron sits above the fireplace. That seems like his one dish he does all of his cooking and probably cleaning in, because it doesn't look like anything else that's in this house that can clean stuff. There's a bed in the corner under a window. There's a chest underneath you can clearly see. There's dusty photos that are above the mantle of the fireplace. You actually can't quite see it in the light because of how dust covered they are. It's like he's let the dust cover them over time and hasn't cleared it away. As if he's trying to just not remember whatever is up there, or he's ashamed to see it. You're not quite sure, but it's definitely covered in dust. There's some boots in the corner by the door. There's a coat rack. And that's really about it. That's all in his house. It's pretty plain, pretty open. He probably doesn't even hang out here probably much by telling of the where of the place, but yeah.
Sorry, one sec.
Yeah, I should probably pull my binder down. I forgot to grab that. There we go. Okay. Ugh. So,
Vale, hold on, what do I have? Vale just pulls out a bag, just full of something, parts of something, and he just kind of floats it in front of him. His hands are kind of just in his cloak, but it's just kind of floating in the air in front of him. Are you sure they're not going to want someone like me?
Ah, you're a force user. But my answer still remains the same. You would be surprised how many other people, other outsiders that have come with either the same or something similar in power. In fact, there are very many people here that are quite powerful. Some are universally dangerous. I've met a few in my time. One of the more earlier ones was known as the Sun Lancer. What could he do, you may ask? Eradicate whole nebulas in an instant. You're probably wondering, how do I know that, if I was able to see that? He took us on a field trip in his force field bubble. It was very scary, actually. But the court has many people like him on his side. He did die, however. Who did he die to? Some rando. It only happened just a few years ago as well. There was this knight. Only he didn't call himself a knight. But he slayed him in one of the, dark blood rings. No, I don't think that's what that's called either. Either way, he's dead now, the Sun Lancer. Died by a knight, who also was another outsider. But
The bag that's floating there shoots back into Vale's cloak, and from underneath his hood, his eye starts to glow slightly orange.
okay. Is he scanning something, or what's he doing with the eye? Is he just trying to...
No. That just means he's angry.
Oh. Okay.
Trust me, I wish I could retcon that I did stuff.
All right. Yes. And it's the fact that they were able to pool people as powerful as Sun Lancer, and then someone else who could actually defeat Sun Lancer is, well, shocking. But you are up against very powerful people. Never forget that. I don't know how powerful each one of you are, but be warned. They are deadly. And if they're anything like Sun Lancer, or more, I fear you may lose. If you're not careful. Find friends. Find powerful friends. Do whatever you can. And then maybe this nightmare of a universe will be over. I don't know what else you need to do, but you do need to go quickly. While, technically, I am not with the court anymore, I still hear things in my head. It's sort of a hive mind thing. Either way, the few of you need to go. I was told that apparently 3 of you caused strange chaos in Clankercon. They're on their way here. I don't know which 3 did it, but apparently they were able to find tracks that led in this direction. There's not many roads in this world.
Clinkerkin was an oversight. The idiot who's not here caused some problems.
Meanwhile, Nadira is fast asleep on her chair and can't actually respond to the question. I see. Well, like I said, gather allies. I don't know what your goal is here, but if your main goal is to escape, well, that's something you definitely need to go deeper into the darker pits of the underworld, quote-unquote, of what we have here. Any sort of dark blood magic or markets or dark blood rings, find anything where an outsider is still around. I don't want to know your goal. It's probably best that I don't know about it. But for the sake of all of you to return to your homes, make good friends. But don't trust every outsider you meet either. A lot of them do end up working for the court themselves.
So there are other outsiders.
Correct. There are quite a few, in fact many. I will say that most of them live in the major royal city of Azilla. A lot of them live in Paddleton, and there may be 1 or 2 hidden in Slank. But as far as I'm concerned, there are none here, none in Clankercon. There could have been. But if there were anyone else, Cobblecorn. But that is undecided. Cobblecorn is sort of a neutral territory in the first place. A respected ground. I've only been there once, and that was 100 years ago.
I have an interesting question for you I'd like to ask in regards to this topic.
Yes?
So you mentioned just a moment ago about there being other outsiders like ourselves. What I was wondering is, would you happen to know if any of them were successful in returning to where they originally came from, or have they all been stuck here ever since?
They've either died here, or they're stuck here. Either living hidden out with us, or for the court. The ones who are with the court, however, are pretty prominent in announcing themselves. But yes, no one, as far as I know, has made it home.
Well, that's comforting. As a thank you for letting me know.
Of course. Now,
Is there anything you might be able to give us other than information that would help us out?
I am an old wizard. I don't have many things, not so much. I don't have anything but knowledge. You can ask me sorts of things, and I might be able to answer, but as far as items, you're on your own.
Where should we go from here?
Well,
You talk about how we should hide, we should do these things, or try to get home, or fight or die. Like where should we go if not here?
He sits and leans back for a moment, trying to decipher any possible way that he could tell you how to help. But then he leans forward and he comes up with nothing. I will say this. There is no one I know who works against the court. All I know is that there is a revolution. A hidden one. Very deep and very dark and very secretive. Because obviously if the court were to find out any of them, well, obviously they would all pay dearly. But there is a revolution. That's all I can tell you. So there are friends. I just don't know where they are for you, and I don't know how to help you find them. But if you can make friends anywhere with any possibility, please find them, get yourselves home, free us from this curse that the court has taken over my world.
You've mentioned places we can go. Somewhere, you said perhaps the dark underworld, as it were. So you wouldn't happen to know where we could find some of these places?
Some of these places, the closest town that would probably have access is Slank. Slank is known for its chaotic behavior as well as interesting dealings. There might be information there, but that's all I can tell you. I know the revolution is strong in Paddleton, but it's so secretive in getting into where it is. I wouldn't know how to help you get there either.
Maybe.
You've
other
mentioned you don't.
Direction?
What?
A map, maybe a general direction of how to get there.
We have a map to Paddleton.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of this.
We have a world map. Like you've already said, you have nothing of material value to give us.
Correct.
And you've given us the knowledge that you could. However, like you said, you are a wizard.
Are you trying to recruit me, son?
No, my friend. That is not my goal. I know you are still struggling with the control the court had over you. However, perhaps you could bestow one of us with some power that you have.
My power is tainted by one of the court's many sorcerers. I am contaminated. If I were to give any sort of blessing to you people, you would be infected with a horrible disease, and I'd rather not show you exactly where it is on the body. Anyway, what I say is
Vale reaches out towards the old man and attempts to heal him of the curse.
You try, and it doesn't seem like anything actually happens to him whatsoever. Whatever is on him is really powerful stuff. He also doesn't even feel that you tried anything. He just sees that you stuck out your hand, and it's just kind of weird. What are you doing, sir?
Well, you see, you noticed that I was a force user.
Yes.
Holding things in the air is not the only thing I'm able to do. I thought perhaps...
You're trying to cure my wounds?
Yes.
I know of that.
I'm not strong enough yet, however.
I know of that ability.
One day I do. One day I become strong enough, perhaps I shall return and free you of this.
You need not
ailment.
worry about me, son. I could say I've lived a terrible life, but I'd rather end it in peace.
Exactly. Why not live it in peace, without pain, without suffering, and ultimately without a curse that leads you ever changing? Maybe without this curse, one day you might be able to teach others the ways of wizardry without having the taint of the court always in the background.
I appreciate the offer, Vale, but it's probably best on getting you outsiders home first. First and foremost. I've lived long enough with this disease of mine for years. What's taking it to my grave gonna matter anyway? Now, I suggest to you all that you leave this town as fast as possible. It will be quite a few hours before they come, but a few hours of a lead is quite a few hours of a lead. Find a way to get out of this town fast. I don't even know how you got here, but whatever you used, probably best you use it again.
Very well, friend. Perhaps we shall meet again one day.
Perhaps. Now, all of you, go, quickly. Is your friend okay? She's been out this whole time.
She's got narcolepsy, that's all.
Oh. Well, what's...
Vale goes over to her, picks her up, throws her over her shoulder.
Okay. Well, safe journeys, friends. That's all I can say. And maybe, if I can, I might come one day, I may not. But we'll see. As much as I'd like to help, I know I can't now. But go, and fast. Take heed, friends. Flee, and get yourselves to one of the near towns.
Time to go.
Yeah. Time to go.
Where's my world map? There it is. Okay. So,
Who has the map? Where are we going?
yeah.
It's time to get out of this town before bad people show up.
Technically, Nadira has the map. I gave it to her.
Well, dig in her pockets and find it. You're the one holding her.
Right.
Throw her on the ground and dig in her pockets. One way or the other. We
Okay.
gotta figure out what we're going
For the
next.
sake of the story, let me act out Nadir real quick. Nadir wakes up on the back of Vale, and she's like, "What are you doing, Vale?"
You passed out again. We're in a hurry.
What? What? I can't believe it. I was going to ask him loads of questions. Anyway, what are we doing?
We're
running for our
preparing to
lives.
leave town. Apparently, the old man said that after our friendly visit to Clankerton, they are following us here to Teeterton.
Ah, that stupid invisible guy, ruining everything. Okay. All right. So, what should we're being followed? Obviously, we need friends. Friends. What kind of friends? Who? What?
That is something he said. It's weird that we thought of the same thing he told us to do, is make allies.
Right. I suppose we should.
We do have Lex, but I think we need more than that.
Lex. Who's Lex again?
The guy from, I went to the mayor's office, found this guy. He has explosives or something. I still got to go over and meet him. I was thinking Endeavor and I could go over there and meet with him and see if we can grab some stuff before we go.
Good idea. I will go on a solo journey, see who else I can find in this town to join us. You three, you two, sorry,
As she points to Gurik. Actually, it's just Gurik, now that I think about it.
Gorik, you go back and talk to the other two. See what you can find about anything. See if you can recruit more help. I'm going to go over here.
Well,
And she points at
Nadira,
Yes.
before you leave, maybe you could go over and convince the healer lady that's over with NK to come with us.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong. Oh, by the way, here's the map. And we're and Gorik, I've changed my mind. Can you give back Kelby her blade?
And she hands you this scalpel that she was given to last week. It's this cybernetic looking scalpel that's I don't think you were there for the description of it, but it's it's silver and red, kind of a little warm to the touch. But she hands you the scalpel tool to give back.
Let me see.
What?
But maybe you can convince Kelvy to come with us, and so Lex is coming with us too.
Well, they can do that themselves, right? I mean, come on.
Yes, but you.
I will try. I will try. I can do this, madam. I will try.
Thank you, Gorik.
Yeah, but no offense to the big guy. I trust him to kill people. You're better one-on-one. Better talking to people. Also, woman to woman.
I
I'm
can
not.
talk to people. I can do this.
Yeah, let
I
him
believe
have
in you, big guy.
Let him have
I
a
believe in you,
chance.
big guy.
Let him have a chance.
Let him have a chance.
Karuk is just giving you this smolder right now, like I can do this. I am here. That's what I'm here for.
Yes, I say Gorik goes and talks.
Sorry.
He should go talk to Kelvin.
Oh, please.
Kelby, she's
Have him
nice.
fall in love with Kelvy. Great.
No.
As I literally just said words. Oh my.
No,
Be a
let
great love triangle. Kelvy, Lex, and Garak. Great love triangle.
Ah.
What a threesome you trying to put together here?
Oh, this is getting weird. All right.
let Gorik talk to Kelvin. I trust him. I don't know what it is about him, but I get that sixth sense. I'm gonna see if I can find anyone else in this town real quick. Maybe, I don't know, convince some other locals. It's probably best that we do split up in teams, okay?
Great. Also, how much time do we have left on our ventilation? You know.
Yeah. Filtration
check that?
system. I have to do the math and backtrack the math. Oh boy.
Last time I remember, it was like 20,
I'm trying to
maybe 19
remember.
hours left.
At this point, have I ransacked the mayor's place yet?
No,
I don't
this
remember
happens.
before, have I?
This is the event before you go and do that. So you haven't done that
Okay.
yet. Let me look up. Hang on, I'm trying to find
We
my.
really have time for that.
I'm finding my math paper. Hold on a second. I have math in this notepad somewhere, and I have to math.
Oh, math is mental abuse to humans. For all who are listening, remember that. It's mental abuse to humans. There you go.
That's funny.
Okay. As you look at your
It's true.
watches to see the filtration time, you have roughly 20-some hours.
20. So we started with 24 hours.
Yes, but only
So-
like 4-ish hours have gone by.
So 20 hours.
Yeah. But like a little under, it's like 19 and some change.
Oh, my math was right then. My notes are good.
I was rounding
Look at me.
up. Fine, I won't round up next time.
Why would I round up when I have 19 hours and 20 something minutes written down right here?
Fine. Well, if you had it written down, well, you just say so, because I couldn't remember that math. I did the math for the other people.
Anyway, I go off to Kelby and NK.
Okay, cool. You all split off in the teams. Nadira just runs off in a random direction. Vale and Endeavor go off on their own little adventure to go meet up with Lex. And for the sake of today's session, we're only going to be focusing on the other three. And hopefully getting to the end where you all meet again. But so Guruk, you make your way back to the tourist shed. As in doing so, you see Kelby still checking over vitals on NK's body, and and Hex Gulligan's just doing his thing. You enter the tourist shed. That's where we'll start.
Okay, so I'm assuming for the sake of time, we went through all the whole system. The suits are taken off. All that's good stuff.
Yes.
We're back in there chilling.
Yeah, we're back in there.
Okay. Okay, cool. So Grook's gonna walk up to Kelby, kind of kneel down and get to her level a little bit, but from a distance because he knows she's working, trying to save NK over here and keep him the frick alive because he made dumb decisions, and he's gonna look at her and go, how's he doing? What's the prognosis?
Well, he's clearing up fine after the several shots of a particular drug that I gave him. I won't say which, because we could all be compromised at this state, but he seems to be doing okay. Obviously, he's gonna need maybe... Well, in 20 minutes, I'm gonna give him some electroshocking therapy, and hopefully that'll jolt his system to where he'll then be perfectly fine.
Okay. For the sake of time, I'm not going to ask what particular dope you're giving him.
It's probably best not.
We are kind of on the clock, and we need to leave this town and get to the next one as soon as possible. So, how much time do you need to get him back up and going? When can we transport him?
Well, technically he's transportable now, but it's probably better to wait until he's fully awake. Don't you have at least an hour? He should be readily stable by then.
Well, we didn't exactly discuss timing and how long we had, but it's probably best we left sooner rather than later. I'm not sure when we should leave, to be completely honest. How are you doing? How is your day?
Mine? Well, it's been alright. I saved around 4 people from a mining accident. Met a furry guy who vomited in his helmet. That was interesting. Gave a girl my scalpel. Perhaps I shouldn't have, because I kind of need that thing. That was kind of dumb of me. But I gave it to her out of self-defense for meeting that old fella. Oh yeah, you went with her for that. Oh, never mind. Anyway, I guess saving his life, this guy's, he's quite the specimen. He's completely invisible. In fact, if I stick my finger in his mouth, it disappears too.
And she does it.
Is that cool?
It would also disappear, but it is interesting. Anyways, so the girl you gave the scalpel to.
Yeah, the really tall elf.
Yeah, she's really nice. She's really sweet. She's a kind person. You gave it to her, and she gave it to me. But I have a favor to ask of you. More of a deal, I guess you could say.
Okay.
So I have your favorite blessed scalpel, and I want to give it back to you. But we need your help.
Okay.
We are about to make a journey. As I said, we're leaving this town, and we need someone of your particular skills and knowledge as a healer and a doctor to help us along the way in case anything happens. I want to give you this back and make this deal with you, and if in my country where we make this trade, this is a special bond. I like you, and I think you're a good person, and I want to give you this with the knowledge of asking you to join us on our little adventure.
You do know I'm the only doctor in this town, right? Taking me away with an active mind and with all the accidents I have to deal with? That's a lot for one elf. No one else bothered to learn medicine in this town, so it's only me.
Why on earth would no one else want to let him send medicine?
I don't know, because all the other elves here are lazy. Look at them all. They all party at this bar. They're all probably out there singing
Alcohol poisoning
Kumbaya.
is a real thing, and they're out there doing their own thing. Have they ever once thought about you and what you want and what you've considered in life? What do you want to do?
I want you to roll a that's I have to pull up another sheet. Roll a persuasion check.
Ooh. Okay.
And maybe no, you're not like you're trying to persuade her to do something. You're not like trying to charm her up to do something, right?
No, this is definite persuasion.
Okay. I didn't know if you want to like add charm on like a because I know you can do that in some gameplay styles. I've been combining so many different play styles in one. I kind of forget who's playing with what format, so I'm just trying to. Essentially, I'm giving you more options to boost your score.
Yeah, no. It would definitely be persuasion in this moment. And that's a 16 plus 1, so 17.
You know, no one's ever asked me for what I really wanted. I just sort of did stuff. Maybe going on an adventure would be kind of fun. And you know what? The court doesn't need their bloody supplies anyway. That's all the miners here do anyways, give them that sort of core that gives them energy to fuel things in whatever devices they're working with. Honestly, they should just take a break. You know what? Maybe if they find out I leave, they'll have to shut down the mine. And if they shut down the mine, then the court won't get their supplies. But if they don't get their supplies, will they raid the village? It's kind of a conundrum, isn't it?
Yes, but what has this village done for you? What has the court done for you?
So far,
Garuk served under mighty powers, and Garuk did mighty things for people who didn't care about Garuk. And now Garuk is here to serve a team and an adventurers that want him and that care about him.
you know, you make a point, big guy. You know, they haven't done anything for me. I was never with the court anyway. I didn't like what they did. I never did. In fact, I hated them. I hate that old guy who was working with them for years. Even though technically I was born way after he already started, but the point still remains. The court needs to die! That's it. We're getting your friend alive now.
And then she kind of like marches out of the room a little bit and then like leaves. And you don't quite know where she went. She just got up and left, leaving you alone with unconscious NK on the ground and Hexgolian.
So Garuk is just gonna kind of shove his finger in his mouth to watch it disappear and come back out again. Just don't do that. No, this is a big old finger going in his mouth, and Garuk really doesn't know how far it's going down there. And it's a cold metal finger at that.
How far down did you go?
What the heck?
Like, did you touch his tongue? Like, wait, you know what? Maybe you should roll for that, just because it's dumb. So I don't know what that would be. Roll the
Performance?
Yeah, performance. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Let's see. Let me find his character sheet.
Hold on. It's a 15 plus, so it's a 16. I got at least a whole index finger in there.
Oh dear God!
And rolling for resistance.
You guys are assaulting this poor man. What is wrong with you guys?
Look, man, I'm telling him to stop. I'm telling him to stop, man.
Wait, when did you tell him to stop? You were just sitting there.
I literally said, don't do that. Don't do that. I literally said that. You guys not hear me?
No, I think you were
didn't hear that.
muted.
I did not, honestly.
Because
Gosh.
Well, I did say that.
All right. Well,
Okay.
Okay. Before he puts his finger in Pierre's mouth, is that when you obviously?
It's actually more like as he was doing it.
Okay.
Garuk just kind of looks, side eyes him, and says, "Make me," and shoves it down in there.
Goodness.
Poor Pierre. You do shove your finger down his throat, and it does disappear. But it's quick. It's quick. You were quick about it. I'm only gonna take off 1 health point of damage from Pierre.
I'm gonna get nobody knows to kill all you either by accident or
You
intentional.
have
I'm
no
gonna let
idea
you know
what's even
now.
happening. You were not awake right now. You didn't.
I know.
experience
I know.
this.
I'm
You
gonna
were awake
metagame.
so much
I'm gonna
up.
kill all you anyway. That's what's gonna happen. Except for Endeavor, he'll just make out with him. That's a different discussion for a different day.
Whoa.
Okay.
I don't think Elias got that. But anyway, so after you've shoved his finger in your finger in his mouth, yeah, what happens next?
I look at it. Just kind of snickered. That's it. And then I back up from NK, waiting on her to come back out, just to pick him up and get the frick out of this place.
Okay. I should have mentioned before. There was something you guys were supposed to do before you split off in your own group. Because well, I remember because we had a small session before this. It'll be revealed in the story, but for Vale and Endeavor, Vale was supposed to tell you that it would be a few hours before he came back because of what he was doing.
Well,
And
good to know
we
that.
never-
'Cause Garuk didn't have no time. Garuk is on the
We
clock.
never
Garuk
did.
trying to get the frick out of here.
We never did have that small session. We talked about it. We're like, oh yeah, we should do this, and then we never did.
Yeah, I know we forgot. I mean, that was the plan, was to mention it, and we just didn't. So now you're gonna be. I'll fix it.
anyway,
Hey,
In
I
doing
say
which-
roll with it. Garuk's trying to get the frick out of here, dude.
that's fine.
There's people
That-
coming after us.
that's
I ain't
fine.
looking for no fight
We got
right
it.
now.
We got it. I got it. Like,
Dodge.
well, technically, he's not. They're not after you, because you weren't at Clankercoon.
This is true.
Anyway, we're metagaming here.
We are.
We'll just pretend Guruk is panicked for like no reason, like, oh my gosh, we gotta go. And in reality, he's actually done nothing yet. But
Okay, but this works because Garuk has low. I have low intelligence, man. I have been told that there are people out of us, and we got to get the frick out of Dodge.
That's
so this is what we're looking at. Like
Okay.
this is where Garuk is at.
yep, I agree. Okay. Kelby comes back in the room with a weird looking box and 2 prongs that are coming out of it that look like they have wires attached. She walks over to NK's body and begins preparing her stuff with. She starts fiddling with the steel rods that come out of the device that are connected with wires. She. Oh, I don't want to say this, but it has to work this way. She lubes up the rods with a weird green liquid on them, and then she places them where she feels is the armpits of NK. Careful to she's removed his clothes that she thinks, because she wouldn't know if he has an invisible t-shirt on, but she took off his visible clothes, at least of his torso, as she then works these metal rods on his armpits and then works with the machine as it makes kind of a whirling noise. And from what you can see from where you're standing, it's got numbers on it, but you don't quite know what they mean, and then it starts flashing white. As it flashes white, she presses this green button that's on the device, and it sends a huge jolt into NK, making him, flail? No, he wouldn't flail. Shock?
Convulse?
Jolt? Convulse? No,
Convulse.
it's when you, I guess it's convulse. All right, I thought convulse lasted a long time, but I guess convulse works.
No, convulse is very quick. It's a.
Okay. I'm not a medical student, so
First responder here, so I've seen it done.
okay. She does that once. He doesn't wake up yet, but from her other device, he reads fine from the same line prints that you saw before. Then she goes, "Okay, guys, this is the big one, so here we go." And then when she cranks up the numbers really high on the device, then fires it, it sends basically a small EMP pulse through the small shed, turning off the lights real quick. And then they turn themselves back on. And that is when NK is waking up and feeling alive.
What the fuck? What is that? Shaq, no, Shaq?
What in the world? She's just looking at you with confusion like, who? What?
Where's Shaq?
Hey,
and where's that little general guy
hey,
trying to steal the concert?
dude, calm down, would you? I just brought you back. First of all, I know the first jolt times are pretty shocking, but you do need to calm down so you don't overload yourself again with endomorphins. If you have them.
But
I'm not sure what your anatomy is.
Who
but-
are you?
Oh, I'm Kelby. I'm the doctor of this town. The only doctor, really, but I fixed your radiation poisoning and your other poisonings that the hot chocolate gave you that my friend gave you, which was really not a good idea, but you're okay. But you are a little worse for wears, my friend. You are conscious, and your vitals are good, but you... As she looks at her hand, what is his blood?
It's, blue.
It's blue? Okay. She looks at her hand, and she sees a bunch of his blood, basically, on parts of herself. I noticed you were leaking in some places. I might need to bandage you in a few other places. I know some of this is eternal bleeding, which you shouldn't have anymore. Hopefully. But it's a long story, but essentially I'm going to see if I can get you a little bit better before your friend, Garuk says you need to get out of here as soon as possible.
Why? What's going on?
Well, that I don't know.
I don't know what's going on, man. At first I was with Shaq and the general, and they were saying how I could save some time, and then Shaq just randomly put his finger in my mouth. I don't know why Shaq would do that.
Oh, that might have been me. That might have been me, if I'm honest. I did put my finger in your mouth just to see if it would turn invisible once, and it did. And I thought, I was like, oh, okay. And then I added that to my medical notes about you, because you're a new specimen to me, in a sense. I don't mean it in like a wrong way, but in definitely like medical research. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it's fine. You're fine. It wouldn't be the first time I was touched unconsciously.
That sounds pretty messed up.
It's not messed up as I just made it sound. It's fine. Where's my friend? Where's the old guy with the weird scar and the elf lady?
Oh, them? I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't. I know they all left to go talk with that other old elf guy, Scoloris, but Garuk here's the only one that made it back. Do you want to care to explain to him what happened?
I will explain. And Garuk's gonna again get on his knee and shorten himself, and Garuk's not the most gentle person in the world. He throws his shoulder on NK, as weak as he is, as gentle as he thinks he is, and kind of slaps him on the shoulders. Look.
Oh, don't wait. Hold on.
There has
Oh,
been...
oh dear.
My bad.
Hold on. What kind of pain do you feel? What kind of pain do you feel? Hold on a second.
Pain. I feel pain.
All right.
Oh.
To make everything better for everyone, and she loads up a special syringe from her box and stabs it in NK's neck where she thinks it is. As she does this, you don't go, you actually go, because there's a nice, warm, mellow, kind of salty, but in a good way, feel throughout your entire body as this mysterious liquid just drains through you. And even though you don't feel the pain anymore that you feel before, you just feel like you're floating. But Not necessarily from a high, but like one of those head rushes you get for when you spin around really fast, but without the spinning sense.
Oh
If that
my
makes sense.
God.
So is he still like cohesive? Can we still have conversation with him?
Yeah, he should be. I mean, it's not like one of those drugs that make you weird. What it is a hyperstimulant that heals the body. It's rather incredible stuff, but it does have three problems. You weren't expecting children, were you?
Honestly, that's more of a positive for me than a negative. So you know what? You just did me a service, good man. Now I can
Oh,
be free of responsibilities.
yeah,
that I
it
was
doesn't
gonna
make you
cause later in real
sterile.
life.
It doesn't make you sterile.
Oh,
Let's just say it makes you more potent. If your anatomy works that way, she kind of like shrugs. I don't quite know what
Hey,
you
what?
are, but
I have a strong feeling that this is gonna go horribly wrong for me.
just
Group starts to interrupt the whole thing and says, "Look, we have to get out of here. There are people out of us, and we're considered outsiders, and they want to kill us, and they want to fight us, and we need to leave this town before they get here."
Can I make out a pretty lady first, and then we can go?
what?
Huh? Did you say something?
No. And Group kind of just shoves him out the way and separates him from the whole situation.
Oh boy.
I'll roll strength check if I have to.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna get through this, buddy. You ain't gonna win this.
Wait, are we? What's happening? Are you
What are
trying
we
to
doing?
I
fight
don't
him?
know what's going on. You said you were going for a strength check, so I thought I was gonna do something.
A strength check's to take my arm and shove you out the way.
Oh, never mind. I thought wrong.
Do you just allow him to do that
To
then?
get you.
I guess why not?
Okay.
All right.
I don't know
shoved him
what just
all the way
happened
to
to
the
me.
other side of the couch and put myself between him and Kelby and said, "Get a hold of yourself together, man. We must leave this place. The others are waiting for us."
Okay, I mean I'm more than happy than leaving, but I would like to wear clothes at least. My clothes specifically.
I was gonna say he didn't put on his. He didn't have
Yeah,
his clothes back
I'm
on.
kind of naked right now.
Yeah. Well, you're not completely
Who
naked.
can tell? We can't see you anyways.
I left your pants on. I didn't need to get in your pants. Don't make this weird, dude.
You made it weird. You injected something into me.
That's because I was trying to heal you. What? You don't
Leave
want
this
any
nice
medical
lady
stuff?
alone. She healed you and brought you back, and she did not have to do such things. Now get yourself dressed. We must go.
Okay, fine. You're such a hurry, such a hurry. I'm gonna get dressed and we're gonna leave. I'm gonna hope to God I can say goodbye to this town. I'm never drinking anything from here again. I'm giving you guys 1-star review on Yelp if there is such a thing here. That's you're getting 1 star. And a negative comment. I hate this place. Not you though, pretty lady. I like you. You helped me.
Shut up.
This
Get
is a very
dressed.
awkward moment for me.
Oh, okay. He does the thing. He gets dressed and he gets all his essentials. So I'm assuming he got all his stuff back. I hope his stuff was there.
She didn't take anything out of your jacket. So whatever's in your jacket, what was on your waist, anything that you had, she didn't take. So everything you.
Okay, so yeah, everything should be fine. Everything should stay there then.
Right. So.
Scullion
Oh, Exfoliant.
raises his
Okay.
hand.
Okay.
It's almost like his finger, just like his index finger.
Yep.
Could I speak with nobody knows for a few minutes?
Sure. I guess. I mean, I don't know what you guys do, but
We must leave.
This
just let me know if he turns blue. If he turns blue. Yeah, just tell me if he
Do
turns
we
blue.
even know?
That's also true. That's very hard to. If he starts saying a bunch of words that don't make sense, like that are made up, just let me know. Then she grabs her bags and starts heading towards the door.
Man, what
All
about your
right.
hookah
I
claw?
will.
I don't know if Garuk follows or not, but she does.
Group would definitely follow to start putting his suit on, getting ready because he's ready to go.
Okay. So you two are now alone in the room while Garuk and Kelby are at the front, sort of like decontamination area and filtration suit-up room, which is separated, by the way.
Hello there, Mr. Nose.
Hi. Weird robot thing. Oh wait, you're hexing, whatever. What is it? What do you want from me?
Well, what I want from you, it's something that we've shared. I want information. That's what I want.
Oh, okay. For a moment, I thought we did something we weren't supposed to, and I was just want to let you know that biology would not have worked. Just saying. I mean, you made it sound like it was something else. Just want to let you know.
You're so dirty-minded. I wish to inquiry about a certain somebody that I know you know.
I know you know. What are you talking about, dude? I just woke up from like a coma, and I was with Shaq. I miss Shaq. He was such a cool dude. We talked about the interracial politics of things. He was so cool. I miss him already.
Where is my daughter?
Say what?
Where is my daughter?
I don't know.
I know, you know where she is.
No, I don't. What are you talking about?
Don't you remember her name? For
No.
all those years you spent with her?
I
Protecting her in that place? Remember the loop?
What loop?
You really don't remember?
No, I don't remember any of this, unless you're just messing with me. And if so, the joke really isn't funny.
Oh no, I'm not messing with you. It's all true. But I know you're not truthful. I know that.
I've given nothing but the truth. I've been truthful this entire time. I've been truthful. I've stated what I am. I've stated where I came from. You haven't stated any of that. And if anything, you're not the truthful one here.
Really now? Really? Okay. Where is Hexia?
Where
Oh.
Axia?
Oh, now you're starting to remember.
I knew it. I knew you looked familiar, but I don't remember what happened. I remember her, but I don't.
Don't worry,
don't-
I'll jog your memory soon, but I think it's best we be going.
Okay then, Hex Golian. Yeah, let's go. I think Rook is waiting for us or whatever he wants to do.
Yes, I believe he is. Let's go. He motions for him to stand up and follow him out.
NK follows it to the way where he's pointing at. I don't know if he's pointing at anything, but he follows him to the way.
He certainly does.
What are you?
Yes, he does. He follows him.
What are you? All right. I was like, okay.
Into the end.
They break into a musical performance. We left the room. We're now out of room. Hey, we got to leave and we're doing the thing. Yo, all the party people start dancing.
The courthouse will execute us because we got to go.
Hey!
Go.
All right.
Suit on, to the
as you
outside,
two-
here we go.
Oh, I thought we were having a musical number here. So as you two were discussing things in the room. Kelby, does Garuk want to ask Kelby anything as they're changing and then leaving basically the tourist shed to go somewhere?
Not really. He just apologizes for NK's behavior, and then he looks at her and says, "I will punch you. You give me the word, and I will punch you."
I don't think he needs to be punched. He might need to be taken to a psychiatric facility, but, you know, he's all right. He's definitely not the worst guy I've ever been with.
She gives kind of a very, like, disgusted face at a memory that she's passed through her head.
You know, do you really think I should come and join you guys on this journey with whatever you're doing?
Garuk, once again, is going to kneel down and look her dead in the eyes and say, "Yes, you should join us. You should leave this place. I don't know what darkness lies here, but it's not for you and you don't deserve it. Your talents, what you have, and who you are will be appreciated with us."
I suppose. Then we should probably go to my house and get some supplies. It's only best that I bring a bunch of my, compounds and concoctions to help you guys sort. Except I will need a drop of blood from everyone so I can analyze all of your anatomies, your DNAs more specifically. Figure out what kind of compounds you all are exactly. That way I make sure that none of you are getting the wrong stuff. Does that make sense?
Lead the way, madam. We will get what you need and carry supplies, whatever has to be happen, but let's make it quick.
Are we just gonna leave those two? I think we should stay with them just in case that invisible dude, NK, I think I heard, or nobody knows. Why is his name that? That makes no sense. How much do you know of this guy?
I don't. He's here. Let's grab them and go. We need to move.
Right. Okay.
And at that stage, this is when NK and Hexgolian will join the other two.
Right. Okay, lads. One quick stop to my house, and I guess we'll go and do whatever adventure you're doing. Which, honestly, I have no idea what you're doing. What is? Why are we leaving? I mean, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'll get my answers questioned. My questions answered. I'm a little tired. I actually haven't slept in over 37 hours. But, yeah, you can tell me everything that you know while we go to my house and get stuff. Is that okay with you guys?
To me, all questions will be answered. Let's go. There's people after us, and we have to leave. They're going to destroy us and this entire town if we don't go now.
Okay. Then let's go, guys. Hello?
As this is when you start beginning to follow her.
I must warn you, it's probably best you stay outside. I haven't actually cleaned my house in a while. And every time I walk in there is a funk. And I haven't done my laundry. Probably best just stay outside.
You think Garuk is worried about a little bit of mess? I'm not leaving you aside. I shall follow you. And plus, I'm wearing this suit. I can't smell anything except my own odor in here.
Lady, I've been through like the 9 stages of hell. I really don't care about a messy house right now.
Okay, maybe I just don't want a bunch of random men looking at my undergarments.
That you made it that way, by the way. You didn't even have to say that, but you did, and that's entirely your
I
fault.
told you I didn't want you in my house, and you were starting to insist on coming in my house.
Okay, well, you didn't have to say that specifically. That was entirely on you.
I figured you needed a more direct message.
How about you just go in your house and get to what you need so that we can leave? Because if we don't
get
leave,
what you need. Go.
We're walking to my house. We haven't made it yet.
We haven't? Sorry, I'm blind. I can't see.
Oh, you clowns. Oh, boy. I'm starting to question.
I'm very sorry about him. He notions to NK. He's like this.
Well,
You barely know me. You knew me for like 5 days. Not even 5. You knew me for like 1 day. 1 day you've known me. 1 day you've known me. You have no idea.
If you
what I
don't
do in my
mind,
spare time.
if you don't mind me interrupting, how did you all get here in the first place? What exactly is the plan out of here?
I crashed my ship.
No,
That's
I
all
meant
know.
to this town. Unless you actually
Oh,
crashed your
walked.
ship in this town. You walked?
Yeah,
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
We
where?
didn't walk.
from the
We
woods.
didn't walk.
Yes, we did. We walked. Remember? We walked.
What the?
We walked a little bit of the ways because the little band buggy thing wouldn't take us so far.
I don't.
But
I thought we had a rule that we're not supposed to talk about that here.
talk about what here?
The band boogie. Like you just said, the band boogie oogie. Doogie
What?
oogie cookie.
What the heck is a band boogie?
It's a contraption on wheels, and it went across. It was very different for Garuk. Garuk is used to things flying and hovering.
You mean a
this
car?
was on the ground though.
Are you talking about a car?
Now, since you wouldn't be joining us, I think yes, a car drove us here. We're not supposed to. Don't say that though. We will die.
I mean,
You say that.
I've seen a car before, gentlemen. It's been over 50 years, but I've seen a car.
Well, that's what drove us here. So.
So you have a
honestly,
car.
Well, I wouldn't say we have a car. We have something that is a car.
That makes
It
no
has
sense.
an attitude.
It has an attitude. At this point, you do make it to a house where she does stop in front of. You can explain it all to me once I've finished collecting some things. I'll be right back. And she goes into her house, alone, preferably, as you three are left standing in front of her house.
I hate this place. I hate these people. I don't only hate these people. I have a strong distaste
You
towards these people.
saved your life. Be a little grateful.
I didn't mean when I said people. I did not. I meant to specifically exclude her. Everyone else is weird.
And who has made you feel this way? You made the choice to drink things that you weren't supposed to drink. You made the choice to pass out and try to die. She brought you back to life. Everyone here has been kind and tried to help us.
Look, ever since, first of all, if you're gonna sell drink, make it drinkable. Okay, that whatever I drank over there was not drinkable. In fact, it was the opposite. It was undrinkable. Yeah, it was undrinkable, and it was bad, and it almost killed me. Second, these people, I don't know. Ever since I've been knocked out and had that chat with Shaq, it's just I don't trust these people anymore.
Shut
What did
What is
Shaq.
Jack tell you? Exactly.
Shaquille O'Neal, the most famous, the famous basketball player. You guys don't know who Shaq is?
You
What
mean
is
the Earth
basketball?
guy?
He's with the General. He makes you save time. Come on, that's Shaq.
I know the general, and the general knows no shock.
General would know the Shaq, because the General and Shaq, they're friends. Every time the Shaq shows up, General's there, and he reminds you to save some time. I remember that. That's for sure.
Garuk was never taught to save time. Garuk was taught that smooth is slow and slow is fast. He was taught to be quick, to make decisions. The general never would have taught us to save time. He would have taught us to make the effort and to beat that time.
That's the General. Well, that's a different General. I know a different General. He's funny. Your General sounds mean. Sounds rude and mean.
Our general was mean, but he was very respectful. And he taught us well. He taught us to survive.
I bet he did. She's taking her sweet time in there. Should we go check up on her? She might be dead right now, or...
I believe she stated she did not want us entering, and I would like to abide
Where'd
by
you
her
go?
wishes.
You're the least biological thing here.
This is what I mean. I've known you for so.
I'm just
long.
saying, man. Look, we have places to be, and she's taking her sweet time. And I know, I don't know. Look, I appreciate that she saved my life. Okay, that I can appreciate. But at the same time, I kind of wanted to die. Now, I'm not saying, I didn't say I wanted to die beforehand. She didn't know, but I did kind of want to die. Now, no, that's no offense to her. I bet she did her best, and she did save my life. However,
Groot just
it was
kind of
without my
grabs his
consent.
sword and pulls it, and he's got this double-bladed greatsword. He just pulls it out and says, "Do you really want to die?"
I mean, if I wanted to die, I would rather die on my own terms, not just die by a sword, honestly.
At that
How do you
moment,
think-
the front door of her house opens, and she has a backpack and 2 suitcases with her. The 2 suitcases look like they're, they don't look like suitcases, but they're like electronic, they're like small computers, or rather, they're rather large compared to her, but for you guys it'd be normal. And with a backpack of gear and there is a smell that does waft outside of the front door, and then she's just looking at you 3, seeing Garuk with the giant greatsword, and NK just standing there with Hexgolian kind of doing his thing, and she just kind of looks at all 3 of you like, what are you doing? And don't mind the smell.
Said he wants to die.
What? You want to die? You know how hard I worked to make that chemical compound for you? Actually, it wasn't that hard, but the same basic principle still applies.
I mean, I did kind of want to die then, but you know what? Your attitude does not make me want to die. How about that? Does that make you feel better? A bit?
No, it makes me more uncomfortable, especially hearing that from you.
Oh dear.
Well, it's only that I did not mean anything by that, and whatever you think, that's on you. You made up in your mind, and you projected it on me, for sure.
Is he
100%.
always like this? She looks at Garuk.
Just does a face palm and puts his sword away. Just bump. I don't know. I apologize for his behavior. I could swing the sword. No one would know.
No, I'm pretty sure wherever you guys are doing, you're gonna need as much people as possible. Maybe. I don't know. So, where are we meeting to escape? We just walking out of here?
Hold on. Don't we need to
meet
wait
up
on
with our
someone
other
else?
friends.
Yeah.
We must meet up with our friends to escape. They have the map and where the next piece of direction we are going is. So I think they went this direction to this house. A man named Lax. It was Lax. We must go meet with Lax.
Lex?
Okay, legit. What happened? I legit do not know who that is. I don't remember dying. I don't remember that name. Who is that?
You
He
don't
makes
know
things
him.
go boom boom.
You don't know him. So you are in genuine confusion. Lex? Your friends went to meet with Lex? The
Yes,
Tinkerer?
and another small little person. I don't know the other one's names.
Another small
But Lax,
person?
yes, Lax. We must go. We must go see.
Why do you keep calling him Lax? It's Lexe. Lex.
Oh, Lax. Okay.
It's
We must
okay.
go meet with Lax.
Okay, he doesn't typically answer his door for anybody around here, but I guess we can go see. So
I shall beat the door down if we must.
you all will walk over to his house, and with her leading, because she knows where he lives, she knocks on his door. Lex, I don't have any wood. Yo, Lex, you in there? There is no reply. In fact, she goes and jiggles the doorknob, and it's locked. That's weird. He never locks his door. Did he actually leave? Did he already go to Slank? It hasn't been that far, has it? Do you guys
Garuk
see?
walks up to the door and kicks it in.
Okay. The door
We
shatters.
don't have time for this.
The door shatters. And revealing inside basically his messy house, where a bunch of stuff has been thrown around, and it kind of does look like it was in shambles. There's still a lot. His devices have been turned off, and his chemistry set actually has no flame. Oh, that's weird. None of his stuff is on? He must have actually left. Now, what are we going to do about the door?
Well, if he's left, it's surefire that he shouldn't come back here. There's nothing but trouble here. We need to find him.
Well, I don't even know where he went. Do you know where he went? You said your friends met with him. Did they say what they were doing with him?
They were trying to talk with him because they had discussed possibly joining and recruiting him, and I don't know where he went.
Wow.
We must figure this out.
Well, that makes things more interesting on this little trip, doesn't it? I didn't think he'd want to come. But, okay. Well, if he's with them, and you don't know where they are, where should we wait? If they plan on staying here, or they plan on setting you up... No, they wouldn't. Lex wouldn't do that. At least I hope not.
Lax wouldn't do what?
String you up. You know, throw you under the bus. Get you caught.
Would he do that?
He
Well,
would.
that's
He
not-
wouldn't, but I don't know your friends.
Well,
Ah,
I think how many entrances are there to this town?
Just the one, unless you want to go through the no zone. And she points towards the direction where you see a huge desert of vast green and brighter fogs. It's definitely a huge radiated zone out there. You can come across the town through that way, but that way's more deadly. The only other entrance is where you guys came in. There is no real road out of here besides the one that you all came from and the one that leads out into the no zone. Wonder if they went out there.
I hope they wouldn't. Our suits are not made for this, I believe. I don't know what our suits are prepared for. I don't know what that green stuff is. There's too many chances. I hope they would have chosen the way out. And that's where we should go. We should go that way and wait for them.
Go out the road? Don't you think we should wait by the road instead? Like wait at the entrance?
I'll take it.
just right, yeah, it just makes sense to wait by the road, honestly. Plus, we have a special friend that can help us when we're on the road. I don't know if they'd be much willing to accept to you, however, but I'm sure he will. I mean, he has to in order to save the universe or whatever we're doing.
Right. Well, I guess for
Make haste. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go, guys. And she just, what do we do about the door?
It's fine. It's fine. And Garuk's gonna try and pick up the door a little bit, or at least the pieces of it, the big pieces, and kind of put it back in place and go, there. Problem solved. And walks away.
Oh boy, I sure hope Lex isn't mad. That was a very special door to him. Handcrafted by his father before he died. Oh well, hopefully he doesn't mind. Let's go.
It just ended up like his father, too.
You all make your way to the front of the town, and you just wait for approximately... Hold on, let me do some rough math.
I was about to say how much time I got left on these suits, because
Oh,
we spent
you've-
some time doing that.
You will be spending a lot of time in your suit just waiting. As you wait... As you stand by the gate and sort of talks amongst yourselves for this time while you wait for your friends, 3 hours have passed. And you now have 15 hours and like 28 minutes left on your filters as you wait by the gate. In doing so, you do see Endeavor and Endeavor and Vale. There we go.
Oh, thank goodness! I was wondering when they would come.
I was just trying to. You see that both of them come up to you with. Oh, I can't remember. No, you guys left everything with him, didn't you?
Who, Lex?
Hang
I'm
on.
trying to remember what we got.
I can't remember if you left it with him or you actually brought some stuff. Hold on. Let me look at your sheets because I wrote everything then.
I have some of the turret ammo on me.
Yeah,
I think.
that would be in a
And I have
pouch.
the echo plant generators.
Okay, so this. Okay, so you have basically a small You see them approach with a small sack of goods. Is what we have here. This is where all 5 of you meet. Or actually, all 6 of you. 'Cause
Kelby.
oh no, it is 5.
It is 5.
Forgot. Sorry. Just
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
Endeavor. What's up, my man? He dabs him up because, that's they're buddies. They've been buddies since day one, I bet. What
Oh
have you
man,
been
it's so good to see you.
doing for the past 3 hours, man? We've been waiting for you. The rest of the group is deeply uncomfortable by me, and we've been just waiting for you, man.
Where do they have Lex?
They do not.
Oh, believe me, NK, today's been very eventful, thoroughly.
I bet, and it's you, Vale. Yes, you. I missed you. I bet you missed me too, didn't you?
Sure,
Vale.
buddy.
Oh, there we go.
I missed
That's
all of
what
you.
you
I
want to
missed all.
say. Vale addresses Gully, and he's like, I see we have a new addition to the group. One that I might say Lex would be happy about.
What do you mean by that? I mean, he's a cool guy. Listen. Where is he? You told them he was with you.
He is, but isn't. He's on the outside of town, holding on to some stuff for us.
Outside of town? How far?
Not too far. He's got a ride for us, is all.
Oh. These guys said you already had something.
Well, another ride. Well, we got more than one.
Oh?
We have a semi-reliable ride now. But
We have what's called a what'd you call it, Kelby? What was it called?
Well, you guys said it was a car, but that's all I gathered.
Ah, that's the word.
oh, what you guys you're talking about? It's more of a truck. His name is Oric. He's a sentient vehicle.
Yes, the
that-
transport orc, the great thing that he is. He has an attitude, but he is good.
We're
He
not
has
quite
a
in
name?
control of him. Yes, he does.
Interesting. Okay,
Very.
Is that what Lex is driving? He's driving Oric?
No, we head into the no zone for a little bit to
Oh,
gather some things.
Now, why are we going to the ozone? Why wouldn't we go out the way we came? The ozone, it don't look right.
We gathered some materials, is all.
you guys went into the no zone? What was it like?
Kind of scary.
Oh,
Lex almost gave us away to some predators a couple of times, but you also saved your butts once or twice as well. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have even been able to get the truck up and running.
that sounds like him. Always one to help out wherever he can, provided he doesn't blow us all up. But, needless to say, always a good guy around. Where's your other friend? The really tall elf.
I think she went by herself to look for some people that
And
might be able
that's-
to help us with some stuff.
That's when Nadira actually comes along, but she has Lenny in her arms. Now,
So I forgot about that. I have that written down, but I forgot about it.
she comes running up to you 5. There we go. She comes running up to you 5 with Lenny in her arms, and she's like, "Guys, guess what?
I'm gonna need to stay here. It turns out that they actually need more guards, and I kind of figured there's some pretty positives about this town that I think would be kind of fun. They even figured out how to make me stay crap. How to make me stay more resistant towards the radiation here. It should be interesting.
Well,
What was that?
I see how it is, Nadira. Okay. Lenny, I thought you was coming with us.
Well, as far as I can tell, I had no life back home that much. But being here, maybe they could actually use my skill set. Oh yeah, she's great. Lenny says in her arms.
Lenny, didn't you have something wrong, right?
Yeah.
Isn't like the mayor kidnapping your sister and attacking your sister or something?
Well, me and the deer here, we got a plan for that. I'm gonna run for mayor.
Really?
Honestly, I would vote for him. I think there's a good chance. Lenny, I'll vote for you. You run for mayor. Let me know.
Thanks.
Send me a letter. I'll come.
Hey, I like this kid.
What
I
she
like this
said.
kid.
What? I thought someone interrupted
I don't-
me for a reason.
I was gonna say something, but I don't. That wasn't me that made this sound. That was something else. But I was gonna say something. I was just gonna I'll act it up.
Oh,
I would vote for you as well. I have to agree with my friend here. He looks at nobody knows.
Great.
Well, Lenny, if Nadira trusts you, I trust you, but after the two of them jumping on so quickly, I know I'm pushed off a little bit. But we can consider this another time. We gotta... Nadira, did you find anybody who'd be willing to join us?
Unfortunately,
That was
not.
the reason you went off?
A lot of the people here in this town really prefer not being combative. At least as far as I could tell. Not many
I
people.
can relate with that.
They're very peaceful people.
Very well, then.
But-
well.
Me and Lenny here will set up shop where we can. Consider this maybe a safe haven in case things go wrong. You know?
Absolutely. Yes, we definitely will need some place to fall back to if things go wrong.
Perfect. Okay, well, good luck out there, everybody. And Nadir waves, and then Lenny also waves to you all as you begin your journey out of the town. Walking down the dirt path that is the only entrance to this city, you make it to about 2 miles outside of the town, where you Vale and Endeavor remember where Lex said that he'd leave a sign by the side of the road for you to walk into the woods facing towards where his sign was. 2 little lanterns that were glowing on the side of the road, like if you walked between those 2 glowing lanterns, that is the direction he wanted you to go. What are these? Kelpie asks. Because you're on the dirt road.
These are the signal.
The signal?
Signal. What signal?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to be like ominous about it. Down that way, that's where Lex is. He's hiding. He said that these will point us the way.
Why did you say that from the beginning? I mean, these looks pretty
I
intimidating.
have appearances to keep up, NK, okay? So how about you back off?
We have an attitude, buddy. What's going on? No, what's going on, Vale? Tell me what's going on. He
Says
sits
the
on
invisible guy.
he sits on her. He sits on a Goret. Is it Goret? It's pronounced Goret. Goret. Am I saying his name right? Goret.
Guruk?
Rick? Me?
Greg. Yeah. Garuk. He sits on Garuk's foot like a chair, and he goes, "Tell me, Vale, what's going on, man? What's up?"
I'm gonna get a strength check right here, right now. I'm gonna get a strength check right here, right now.
punch him.
Hold on.
Oh dear.
Because the goal is to just floop like a football. Hold on.
Oh boy.
I might have just made a mistake.
Hold on.
I was gonna punch him in the face.
Oh man.
Sitting on my foot like a freaking chair.
But if that's what he's doing, I'll hold back on that.
I get my sheet
Oh, this
out.
escalated quickly.
Oh my god.
That's a
Let's
19 plus my strength check or my strength modifier of 5, so an unnatural 24.
I got 12, and that means, let me see.
It means you don't weigh enough, buddy. You about to get launched.
12. Yeah, I don't win. I'm not winning this. I don't win this. No. Alright, tell me what happens.
Oh
I'm gonna
boy.
leave it up to Juke, but I do. You sit on my foot, and I kind of look down at you.
All right,
And I
hold
go-
on. I have to roll for damage when he hits the ground.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die by feet.
He can make a death saving roll. It's fine.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, hold on.
Why? What happened?
Well, it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Why? What was the result?
Well, in layman's terms,
Layman's terms. That's what we have to go to at this point to make it kind. Are we sugarcoating it?
he's not, so, okay. In this situation, as soon as he sits on Garuk's foot,
Sorry.
asking the question, gets launched into the air from Garuk because he just didn't like him getting sat on his foot. Flying through the air, doing some cool acrobatic spins, he actually crashes and lands on his neck and head.
Oh, damn.
He takes 16 points of damage from the fall, which renders him really a critical low, and Kelby's just like, yo, what the? I picked out! And then she's just really upset with what you've done, and she rushes over to him with another syringe, this time actually a pink fluid instead of the green. And she goes over and does a quick vital check on him real quick, kind of feeling where he feels, and she asks, hey, Invisi Bro, you good? Can you talk? Hang on a minute. Oh, he fell on his head, you moron! Why did you do that? Oh, I just...
Well-
And she just stabs the
Well,
pink
Gorak-
fluid into maybe his arm.
Well, Gorak, thanks for doing that, because I was going to punch him in the face. But no, I feel bad if I do that.
He doesn't say nothing. He just kind of gives this gentle nod, just firm.
Guys, I don't have a stable healing compound for him yet. This only stabilizes his body to actually be functional. He's already at critical whatever. Just go follow the stupid woods.
Vale reaches out and heals him.
Thank you. Thank you, I guess, friend.
How many points of healing do you
Why did
cast?
you do that?
Let me check. Technically, I'm supposed to roll for it. We've never rolled for it, though.
Oh, I was going to say, you could roll for it now, if you want, because
Might as well. Let's see how well it does.
You should see Pierre's death. I mean, not death. You should see his health sheet.
I would love to.
How
Show a
low is
picture
it?
of it. Put it in the chat.
Hold on, I have to get this math real quick.
How close was he to a death saving roll? Let me put it that way.
Well, let's say he started at 100 health. Depending on how this heal goes, we'll see we'll see how his points are.
Let me see here. It's 5d8 plus 7. Let's see here. So 14, 17, 18, 24, 31, 31
I'm just like-
HP.
33?
31.
31? Wow, okay.
I'm just surprised this is the second time this has happened. That he has gotten this close to death. That's not me.
Dude.
That's not. I just realized I did a posh accent. You know what? We're just gonna act like Hexagonian said that. because I accidentally did a posh accent. Because I do that
He's
sometimes.
died almost 2 times.
Pierre's
in this
feeling
entire-
good now. At 54 points of
Ah.
health, he's from the healing that she did, and from the healing that Vale did. He actually feels better than he did actually before he took the special drink.
Ah, it feels nice. Ah, it feels fantastic. Thanks, guys.
Wait.
You know,
With my special, what are they called? The echo plant generators. I have the blue one and the white one both active right now. Does that increase the white one increases healing, doesn't
The
it?
white one did increase healing. Okay, hold on a second.
And the blue one, energizes the rest of
Not
them,
bad.
doesn't it?
Blue one did.
It's
No,
said lightning,
I think so.
technically. But
Hang
the
on.
way you described it, it just energizes me and my abilities and everything else.
It was supposed to be a booster, per se, and technically a
Oh, like a modifier.
yeah. If he used it right, which I don't know if he learned because it's actually been a while, and I don't remember where I put those notes because those are on a different piece of paper or a different Google Doc.
Well, yeah, the blue
should
light,
have
the
this
blue
written down
ones,
somewhere.
the blue ones make me, the blue one
Mail.
makes me feel good, and the screen shows steady jagged lines and Morse code, which I know Morse code, I just haven't deciphered it yet because we didn't have time.
Okay.
And then the white one is healing.
Okay, so blue one is
and it shows the heartbeat
charisma
spin.
modifier. The white one is a wisdom modifier.
Oh, you want like those
Essentially.
terms? No, they do other things actually, but where is that
Oh.
page? Where? That's Benji.
Come on, you don't have this stuff written down, dude.
I do have it written down. It's trying to find it is the problem.
Not you, Admiral. It's his character.
Oh, okay.
I have those things written down, but I don't. He never told me what like the modifiers for the stuff was.
Oh, it's not on
He
this
just told me
page.
what
bro.
Oh, okay.
You know,
that's
forget it.
fair. That's fair.
Uh,
That's fair.
I think I gotta be going soon.
I know. The whole point was to end it off here with you meeting Lex, and then we decided to punt NK for some reason. So now we're here. Don't blame me.
He sat on my foot without asking.
Without asking is crazy.
I legit wonder how many times I can almost get NK killed this entire thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a counter.
This is honestly like
So for now, I think. Did you? I forget. Was it already plugged into you? When you hooked
Yes,
up the device.
I have two of the 4 plugged into me. I have the blue one and the white one.
Okay.
Yeah.
The white one. You are supposed to add an additional 10 points of health depending on the action. Did you physically touch him? Or did you just put your hand out and
I was
force?
from a distance. It was a distance, yeah.
Okay, so it did a little less. Gonna give you another plus. Yeah, that's plus 10. Yep, plus 10. Okay. Because that's without the touch. So he's actually at 64 points. So he feels pretty good.
So then, how does the blue one affect anything?
Yeah, the blue one doesn't. It just energizes you now.
Oh, it
But
just energizes me. Okay.
yeah.
I'm assuming the blue one's more like just a charisma thing.
No, the blue
Right.
one gives him power abilities. You'll find out in a minute if we ever discuss that. Anyway,
Well, okay,
back to the thing here. All right, guys, no more punting each other. Okay, can we just go find Lex and I guess get out of here because you guys are in a hurry?
Yeah, we should probably get going. I don't know who's hunting us. I kind of forgot who, but they're probably gonna kill all of us. So we should go.
Rick just kind of shrugs and starts walking in the direction of the lanterns.
All right. And she picks up the 2 lanterns because she's thinking if we're being stealthy about this, we don't want people knowing our trail. So she now, as you all walk into the woods a bit more, you do walk quite a ways until you see the massive truck that Endeavor and Vale already know about. And but you 3 don't, or 4 I should say, you 4 don't know about it. And there's Lex sitting in front of the truck smoking a cigar. Just, he's doing all right. And then he sees all of you show up. Ah, hey guys! I finally made it! Sick! Are we ready to go? Hey, what happened to that tall elf chick? Where's she at?
She didn't really say something about. I think she fell in love with Lenny or something. I don't know.
She's
I don't
getting
blame her.
married.
I don't blame her. He is kind of hot.
Well, it's about time Lenny scored. But anyway, let's get on the truck, huh?
Also, we have a truck now? We have a truck now? No one. But what about Oric?
Who's Oric?
Pretty sure we told him about Oric.
I don't actually remember if we did or not.
Y'all
I
never
don't
said
know.
anything to. For the record, y'all never discussed Oric with anybody. I was the one to bring that up because I wasn't in the complete know about that. But I'm not the most
Well,
intelligent
so-
either,
so-
I.
Well, no. Endeavor and Vale have already gone and they're separate.
Yeah, they already had.
Side quest at the same time you guys did your side quest with
Oh,
what's your face.
okay, fair enough.
We just recorded that like 2 months ago.
It wasn't
Oh,
2 months
there you
ago.
go, Okay.
It was
Whatever, I
last
don't know how
year.
long it was.
All right. Great. So you all walk towards Lex. He points to the massive research truck flatbed that he has, and he's like, "Okay, guys. Well, oh, hi, Kelby. Hi, Lex. Hi. Well, I didn't think you'd be here, if I'm honest. It's nice to see you. Yeah, it's nice to see you too, Lex. It really is. It's also very awkward. What was that?
Does anyone want to roll the perception check to see how high the awkwardness and tension is at this point in time?
Oh, guys.
Does anyone want
Yeah.
to do that?
I mean, I would, but my perception is not the highest. Hold on.
Why not? Everyone
that's
roll
the
for
highest
perception
perception
for
here.
awkwardness between the two of them.
Let's see.
Let me
see.
Let me do.
I swear,
We're not even
Freaking-
walking yet.
freaking 19, homeboy.
Well, I could roll for it, but then I already know I'd pass it. So
Oh, I got 4. That means I
There's no way I should pass it. I have to roll high in order to make a perception check. I got a 19, so
I'll allow that. I'll allow that. It's pretty good.
I got 4, so that means I got.
So for
it
Vale,
goes with your character so well, though.
for Vale, and
Do I not have perception?
I don't know, man.
I haven't.
do you want me to roll for it?
Investigation.
Because I don't think I've ever failed an investigation check so far.
Fine.
Roll for it.
Roll for
it.
invest- yeah,
Join
roll
me
for it.
in this. Join me in this. Just join me in this. Come on.
Oh,
I got
my dice
12
fell off
in
the
total.
table.
Got 12 in total.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait.
I got-
Oh, dadgum, I was so close to rolling deuces again. Oh,
Ooh.
I got
17.
I also got 17.
I wanted to roll deuces again.
Okay.
So all right. Well, the check was 10, so you all pass.
So we all just kind of look at each other, look at the situation, and just kind of nod, and just
As-
this dude agreement of this is freaking awkward.
As you do notice that there is a strange tension between the two of them. It's not like a hostile tension, but from the knowledge that Vale and Endeavor, I guess Endeavor never rolled. I guess from the knowledge that Vale remembers, he knows that Lex likes her, but there's definitely something from her that's not computing with him very well. And from your guys' perspective, Kelby's she's kind of talked about him. She's concerned, but there is definite some definite weirdness going on between the two of them. And that's when Lex decides to just break the tension. So, obviously there's not enough seats in the front. So, obviously one of you's only going to be able to fit in the front unless we squeeze Kelby in next to me. Then we can fit one more of you, but then all of you have to sit in the back with the
Brooke says,
cargo.
I got this, and he reaches over and picks Lex up and puts him right in his lap.
I don't want to sit in your lap. Wait, you're not even in the truck yet. He's still outside the truck.
Wait,
pointing.
what? I thought.
Oh, well, dang, I thought we were in the truck already.
We're not in the truck already. He said he's pointing to the truck saying, hey, this is the situation.
My bad.
Okay, so I'm already the driver because I know how this truck works. Kelby, do you want to sit with me? I guess. Sure. It'd be nice to sit inside on comfy seats. Great. Who else wants to sit with us? You guys can.
It's also best for the person who can save our lives to be the safest. So Vale kind of like nods her, like, and yeah, go, sit in the inside the cab, whatever, because safety, totally.
Yeah. But who else? Obviously, you big purple man. You obviously can't sit in here. And sorry, Guruk, you can't either. You're too big. But maybe
I'm okay with that.
which three of you want to sit in the front with us?
And he's pointing to Endeavor, NK, and Vale.
I mean, I can fit up front. I bet I can probably fit better than most of
It
these
is
guys.
a bad idea for NK to sit up there.
Okay, why is it a bad idea specifically for me to sit up on front?
Do you remember the last time when we were in Auric and you was in the cab?
I hit my head too hard back when we pummeled, so no, I don't remember that.
No, I remember. My bottle of soda that I found in Auric randomly disappeared, and I still don't know where it is.
Oh, that? There was soda? There was?
You want to roll for deception?
Me?
Yeah, because you're trying to hide that
Oh.
you stole the soda.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Let's do that.
Yeah, Vale just assumes it was NK, but he doesn't actually know.
I got 19. I got 19. I got 19.
Okay.
19 plus... Oh, shoot, wrong thing. There we go. 19
gonna say
plus...
Do I roll anything against him for that?
6. 19 plus 6 is...
If you want, but
25. 19 plus 6 is 25. I got 25.
All right.
Oh,
all right, we're just gonna say he passes just for the sake of time.
Okay.
Yeah, he succeed. Yeah, you don't know that you're still suspicious, but you're not. To you, he's telling the truth. He doesn't have the soda. And now, the lucky Lex and them are just like confused. What soda? Orc? What? What are you talking about? Guys, let's just get in the truck, okay? And Lex is hopping into the truck, and Kelby's also getting in the truck. And she looks like she's going to just sit in the passenger seat instead, because it doesn't look like any of you decided to want to sit in the truck.
So, like, are there chains or seatbelts or something to tie us down?
No.
Because the last time we rode with Auric, it was chaotic.
Well, this isn't Orc. This massive research truck is... if you've ever seen, like, a huge Unimog, that's basically what this is. It's huge.
Okay.
And
Fair
there's plenty of room in the flatbed for all of you to sit. So that's what you see.
Okay. Checks out.
Unimog's got walls on the back of the bed.
There was no walls in
Yeah.
the back of
When
the
he
bed.
said the name, I was picturing that.
Yeah.
A
But I
little
guess
bit
it does.
different.
But this is a flatbed version. This doesn't have walls. You are exposed to falling out very easily.
Vale kind of is he's walking up towards the cab, and he just pulls off the 6-foot chain, and he just kind of tosses it onto the bed, and he's like, "Yeah, you guys can do something with that to figure something out." And then he opens the passenger door and looks up at Kelly. He's like, "Can I come in?"
Yeah, okay, sure. And then she just scoots over to the middle seat, allowing you in, and now the four of you are left to argue how to sit in the back of the bed, as Lex then starts up the massive diesel that the truck is, with it just idling there, ready for you all to get on, as he's watching the mirrors for you all to get into the bed.
So I'm gonna sit on one end, and I'm gonna grab the chain and kind of hook it on the best I can to one side, and just kind of wave for them to join with the two smaller ones between me and Exfoliant to get on the other end, and then put the chain on the other side, just kind of hold us all in together just in case.
Okay.
So like our backs sitting against like the cab of the truck, just kind of sitting there, chilling, with the chain as a makeshift seatbelt holding us in just in case.
Okay.
I done fell out the back of the truck once. I ain't trying to do this crap again.
Hey, is everything okay back there, fellas? Lex calls out.
Oh, it's just fine. Tell them to get seated.
Is everyone
Everything's
seated?
okay.
Okay. I was gonna say NK's back there too. I thought he'd be like rah 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 rah. Why am I in the back?
Wait, who's back where?
NK, you're sitting in between me and Hexgolian.
Oh. Oh yeah, he's
Where's
fine.
Endeavor?
Okay, this
I
has
don't know, where's
absolutely
Endeavor
nothing to do with
sitting?
the story. This has absolutely nothing to do with the story, but real quick, I just randomly rolled 2 dice and got 2 nat 20s. I just wanted everybody to know that.
Nice.
That's unfortunate. You wasted those dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way to go,
Yeah,
dude.
you loser.
All right. For
For your rolling random nat 20s.
So, wait, guys, are we going to Slank or are we going somewhere else before I take off? Because I may have an idea to take a shortcut.
What about a snake?
What? I didn't know if you were in character or
I've-
not. Lex wouldn't get that
That
joke.
was in character. That was
Okay.
absolute character. That was absolute character.
Okay. What? He's just.
Whoa.
What?
Lex, do you think Slank is the best? But we decided Slank was the best place, right?
I mean,
Or
I
was it
got
Cobbleport?
homies. I got homies in Slank, but unless you guys found out more information now that you're all together, because I don't know what you talked about in town. Did you find any more information of where else I should go, or should we just head to Slank?
The biggest piece of information we found out was, I forgot to tell you earlier before we met up, but
Uh-huh.
we want to just find more allies, more people to trust.
Okay.
We were informed that there are more outsiders, probably in Cobblecorn, Slank, Paddleton, and especially in Azula. But in the first 3 of those, Cobblecorn, Slank, and Paddleton, there could be
Let's see.
contacts for the revolution,
You got a
especially in
map?
Paddleton.
You said you had a map before, right?
Yeah, Vale pulls out the world map.
Okay, hold on. And he looks over the map as well. Okay, so the way I see it, we should probably head to Cobblecorn first, because it's obviously closer than Slank. Unless you want to hit that unknown random town down below. I don't know. That's untrustworthy. I don't know anyone in Cobblecorn. I always went around it whenever I went to Slank. It's kind of like one of those reservation places where all the cutesy animals just sort of stay together. Party.
What do you said something about an unnamed town?
Yeah.
What do you-
I mean, look at this.
And he's kind of looking up over the map, like, what are you talking about?
And he's pointing to the if you look at the center of the map here, you see that small town that's also on the edge of another no zone. That's where he's pointing. On the edge of this no zone, that's technically another town that I don't know about, which is a lot of these towns are unnamed because they are highly sanctioned by the court, from what I remember from the information I've learned in Slank, which is why we should probably never go there. In fact, the one down here, as he points more further
what do you mean
south.
sanctioned?
Sanctioned? Well, those are highly valued places, whether for minerals or actually high-class people. They have sanctioned towns where these people will stay, and technically they are a foothold in fast assaults, if that makes sense. Like if they were to be called upon to go take out a joint, they've got high-level people in those areas. At least that's what my buddies tell me from Slank. So definitely try to stay away from those, which is why they're unnamed, because they don't really want people going there. But again, if we went there, there's probably a lot of good stuff. But if we went there, there's probably a high chance we get caught. So if you want to gamble a little bit, I love to gamble. Actually, you don't know I love to gamble. That's probably something I shouldn't have said. But maybe we could go there and we could do. I don't know. I'm just a driver. Where are we going?
Lex, you're not just the driver. You're also the demolitions expert.
Well, that too. But
And the alchemist expert.
yeah.
Also, what'd you do with that rifle?
Oh, it's just in the back with a cargo of stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I should say
Wait,
that
where are we fitting in all this? Because you didn't explain there's a cargo with stuff in the back.
I did say there was a cargo of stuff in the back, but other people
Oh,
were
God.
talking
Yeah, there's a
over me
handful.
at the
There's a
time.
handful of like crates and stuff.
Okay.
And I'm just, for the sake of everyone's time, I positioned it that you guys are in between the crates, kind of using them as a cushion.
Oh, okay.
Lex did find ratchet straps, and they are strapped to the back, the very back of the truck. So you're technically between the cab and the crates. The way I saw it. It's in one of the crates. I left it on one of the top ones just in case if we find parts for it. But
Oh, okay, good. 'Cause
Yeah.
I wanted to take a look at that again, but we've been hurt.
but we do need to get
think-
going. Where should we go?
I do think Slank would be best.
Okay, we'll try
What
to
do
get.
you what are you thinking? He gestures towards what I don't remember her name.
Kelby?
That's the one.
Oh well, I've never been outside of Teeterton before. So I guess I'll just go with what Lex says. He's been outside the town the most out of all of us over the years, so he would know where to go. In a sense, I hope. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Of course I know where I'm going. Yeah. And there's the awkwardness again. There's definitely some sort of story they're not telling, but yeah. He pulls out of the woods. It's kind of a huge jostle because you are riding over very rough terrain very slowly. And he pulls out onto the road. He's like, "Okay, guys, get ready for." Who am I kidding? This thing doesn't go very fast. You see him. He does floor it in the cab. For you guys in the back, there is no real sense of acceleration. It's so slow, and you do see that it Vale sees that it only accelerates to around 55 miles an hour and just stays. It's incredibly slow. But it's loud, so it's just like it's like, this is all it's got, okay? Don't yell at me.
Actually, remember I like fixed it up to like perfect mint condition, so it runs
Yeah.
perfectly.
Yeah, that is running perfectly.
No.
Unimogs don't go fast. I'm sorry, but that's just a fact. They don't go fast. You're stuck going 55 miles an hour down the road. At least the dust is not that bad. At least we can say that. And that's where we're going to end off the session. Everyone on the back of the truck driving towards Slank.